Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I have absolutely nothing better to do other than record YouTube videos and I don't know. I'm really bored right now. That's kind of the point. Back by my old recording area, and I was watching some of my older videos again, realizing how stupid I sound. Yeah. I don't really have much things better to do than that. Trying to think of something. Yeah, that's right. I need to fix this stupid hammer. So yeah, I'm gonna basically show you how to fix a hammer without going out to Lowe's and spending $5 buying a new handle for the hammer, and to be extremely cheap and do it yourself. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, pretty much. And I don't even know if it's gonna work. And get this stupid thing out of here. Alright, so let's fix this stupid hammer that I don't want to fix in the first place, and I'd honestly rather just use another hammer or a mallet, because that's basically what I do with this one. Alright, so first step to rehandle a hammer. B! It's Barry B. Benson! Where did you go? There's a wasp up here, and I know that they're different, but still. There's a wasp. Never mind that. Alright, so getting back to what I was saying from the start, being not up there anymore. Alright, I don't know. I call it a bee. It's a wasp. Is to apparently to take out the wedges that are keeping the head in place. And it says, what I figured out about it, it was saying that if you can whack the head off from an old hammer and it's just coming off normally, then then just to whack it off. But if you can, to remove the wedges. So I'm going to try removing the wedges. It didn't specify how we were supposed to remove them, so I assume you're going to use pliers, so I got to find them. Are they up here? Come on, where am I? So I found the thing that I'm going to use as pliers. They're not pliers, they're really just wire. So I finally got the tape under control. So to start, I'm going to try to, this stupid thing. Wait. Wow. It worked. Okay, so now what you have to do is you gotta hammer the wood on the inside out with a wedge or burn it. I don't know if I have a wedge to be able to fit it. Sharpie marker does. Maybe that'll work. I don't. It's not working. Maybe a chisel will work. That worked, surprisingly. If you were wondering what I was using to hammer, since I didn't have another hammer available, it was a piece of rebar. So, what I'm going to be doing now is, this was clearly burned, this wood, to strengthen it, and died. So I am going to cut this part off. Yeah, there's not really that much more to it. Okay, so let me wipe everything off my desk quickly. Got that done. So what I'm going to want to start by doing is, you can see the handle. It would probably fit the hammer. I'm going to go see if it fits it yet. Okay, so it doesn't fit it yet, but that's not very surprising. It's going to be a shorter hammer when we finish it. It's not that surprising because we didn't do anything to it yet. So to start off, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start by just sanding all the remnant material off. We're also going to want to try to shade down on some of the stain that's on this handle, so that when we stain it again, it matches. So we're going to want to do that. It's going to be a simple video, but I haven't done this type of thing before. This is actually my dad's old hammer, and it broke. Usually if I were to take something, now my dad already gave it to me, and he said to be careful with it or else it will break, and it ended up breaking, which isn't that surprising. But so, because it broke, I don't really think he'll care. He'll be like, oh yeah, there's too much junk in the house, so if I fix it, it won't really matter very much. Because I'm still using the same wood. It's just the part of the wood broke. Alright, so it's not fitting super well so far, so I'm going to grind it down a little bit. Alright, I'm just saying, don't repeat what I do. It's going to take like 4 seconds, so I'm not going to put a mask on, which is not a good idea. I'm just going to quickly grind this a little bit so it will fit. It shouldn't take that long. I got them to fit pretty well. I'm going to hammer the head in, obviously. Hammerhead, but still. But before I do that, and plus, I know, it took a lot more than 4 seconds. First, I just got to grind down on it a little bit, and I'm also going to be reusing the same wedges, so, yeah. Grinding down shouldn't take super long this time, and yes, no, this time it shouldn't. So, there we go. Alright, I think that's good. All I gotta do now is hammer it in. Be a shorter hammer, but it'll still work. Alright, so you might be wondering why I took it out, and that's because it needs to be burned and restained. And there's something right here which I want to get rid of quickly. But in order to burn and restain it, we need to be able to sand out a little bit more on the wood. And it doesn't really matter that much. I'm just going to do this. So, yeah, I took it out because I need to burn and restain it. So that's what I'm going to do. So to do that, all I'm going to go do is lightly go across with heat. Alright, so I finally finished that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grind down a little bit on it and get some of the charcoal off. It's really not that hot. I don't know why I have a towel. Well, the towel also protects it from like my fingerprints and stuff. So, well, that doesn't really matter. So, the towel protects it from it's just mildly warm. I don't know how to describe that without sounding weird, but still. I don't really think I need that sandpaper specifically, but this sandpaper. Yeah, it's just mildly warm, but this helps wipe it off too. But I think using P80, it works better. So I'm just gonna quickly. You guys can't see it, I know, but it doesn't really matter very much. It's just gonna be quick. Now, whoever made this is exactly what they did to the handle. They must have burned it to strengthen it. Because it looks similar now. It's starting to look real similar. Alright, almost done now. There. I think that we're done. Now, all we need to do is dye it. So I'm going to start dyeing this. I got the dye, the handle, so I'm going to start doing it. Alright, so I finished the handle, fits the head pretty well. It's just, they don't really match. They look off if you look at it. So I'm going to make the handle shiny, or the head shiny. To do that, I'm just going to do some simple sanding down like this. Now, yes, it is my dad's, and he gets, like, if I make, it's like, there's something that's his, and I take it and use it, and it breaks, and he gets upset about it. So I'm not gonna, like, destroy it and, like, make it look different. I'm just gonna shine it up. So, really, all I'm gonna do is sand it down. Also, you never use it, so I don't know. But, yeah, I'm gonna start getting started with that. Same way I did with the axe, which I didn't post that video yet, but still. Okay, so I finished. There's some oil on my iPad. I'll get that off. Hammer looks pretty nice now. So, see, it's shiny now. It goes along much better than it did originally. And I can read, there's the stamp better. PER is what I can read, and there's a line above it. But I do not know what it says. I don't know. Try to hammer this into the handle a little bit more. And once I do, I'll add the wedges. Okay, so I got the wedges. I hammered it in a little bit more. So now let's add the wedges. I only think I'm actually going to need to add one. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. This is kind of the moment of truth. If it doesn't, then I would have just wasted a bunch of my time. Alright. Because the tip of the handle is way too small to be able to add two. Crap. Just to head in a little bit further. Okay, so I added it. Oh dear. There. Seems like it works now. It looks nice now, definitely. And I fixed my hammer. It's actually great. Now I can still use it back down at the forge. Plus, I got a wedge from doing that. So I got a new hammer that impacts higher blows because it's smaller and there's not really much of a weak point anymore, other than the head flying off, but really it feels like it's in there strong. It'll start showing signs. They all either get a weak point or the head flies off. Plus, I get this, which I can use for a later project. So it's good having both of them. So yeah, start posting this now. By the way, if you guys wonder what this is, that was oil on my arm. So yeah. Alright, see ya.